The air, thick with the scent of jasmine and ancient stone, settled around Sofia as she stepped onto the balcony. Below, Florence stretched out like a Renaissance tapestry, bathed in the warm glow of twilight. The Arno River, a ribbon of molten gold, snaked through the heart of the city, reflecting the sky's fiery descent. Sofia leaned against the wrought iron railing, captivated. The Duomo's majestic dome, now tinged with pink and orange, pierced the darkening sky. The distant sounds of the city, the hum of vespers, the chiming of church bells, the melodic calls of street vendors, rose to meet her, creating a symphony uniquely Florentine. Sofia closed her eyes, inhaling deeply. The air was alive, pulsing with a vibrant energy that thrummed beneath the surface of the ancient city. It was a city of art, of history, of romance, and for Sofia, it was a city of new beginnings. She'd arrived only 3 days ago, her heart heavy with the weight of a life left behind. But Florence, with its timeless beauty and captivating spirit, had begun to weave its magic around her, whispering promises of hope and healing. He had been standing in front of Botticelli's Birth of Venus, his brow furrowed in concentration when Sofia first saw him. There was an intensity about him, an aura of quiet contemplation that drew her in. He had dark, tousled hair, the kind that seemed to defy gravity, and eyes that held the depth and mystery of the Tuscan sky. She watched, captivated as he tilted his head, his gaze tracing the delicate lines of the masterpiece before him. He caught her eye then, a flicker of surprise crossing his face before a slow smile spread across his lips. It was a smile that reached his eyes, transforming his features from thoughtful to breathtakingly handsome. He said something then, his voice a low rumble that sent a shiver down her spine. She didn't understand the words, his Italian was too fast, but the warmth in his tone transcended language. He gestured to the painting, his hands expressive, and she found herself nodding, eager to bridge the gap between them. His name was Luca, he explained, his English hesitant but charming. He was an art historian, drawn to the Uffizi like a moth to a flame. Sofia, in turn, shared her story, a writer seeking inspiration amidst the beauty of Florence. They spent the next hour lost in conversation, their initial awkwardness dissolving as they discovered a shared passion for art, history, and the simple joy of a shared moment. He spoke of Michelangelo's David with a reverence usually reserved for saints, his hands moving in the air as if sculpting the very air around them. She, in turn, recited lines from Dante's Inferno, her voice soft yet filled with a passion that mirrored his. He looked at her then, really looked at her, and she felt seen, truly seen, for the first time in a long time. His gaze lingered on her face, taking in the curve of her lips, the way her eyes sparkled when she spoke of something she loved. It was a look that spoke volumes, a silent acknowledgement of the connection that was already blooming between them. They walked along the Arno as the sun dipped below the horizon, painting the sky in vibrant hues of orange, pink and purple. The Ponte Vecchio, adorned with its precarious shops, cast long shadows across the water, its reflection shimmering like a golden dream. Luca pointed out hidden details, a carving on a bridge, a fresco peeking from beneath layers of plaster, sharing his city with her as if it were a precious secret. He bought her a gelato from a street vendor, his fingers brushing hers as he passed her the cone. The touch, fleeting though it was, sent a jolt of electricity through her. They ate in comfortable silence. The sweetness of the gelato a perfect counterpoint to the bittersweet beauty of the sunset. He made her laugh, his humor as effortless as his charm, and as she watched him, his face illuminated by the golden glow of the setting sun, she felt a warmth spread through her chest, a feeling that whispered of hope and the possibility of something more.